At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be hearing.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. That speaks. If you have questions, ask. It was there. Have I fulfilled? Don't tell me which. As you wish. Watch your elders and learn. Do what must be done.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Looking forward to it.
The gate, and we are no closer to knowing where that but I think if we can, and honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I, unless we should get.
The events, the absolute, all who sort of with her together, will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious Right now, your resolve feels you will not have long to wait, but sleep.
We're under attack. Help me.
You lifted harbor up!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Another fight. Let's go. With haste.
No better moment. Stalking.
Tadpole scum! Attack!
Got to press on.
quickly! I can't do this without you!
Where's our Dream Guardian?
I'm here! Help me! I'm under attack!
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Blackets will be done.
It's not over! Come to the skull!
Let me guess, you need something.
Blood comes easy these days. Swift as my feet can carry me.
You still have time to surrender. Into position. Swift and lethal.
Let's end this. On my way.
Friend of guest, you will be cleansed. You know, I think we have given offense. Swift and lethal.
Ready.
It's not over! Come to the skull!
Prepared.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone! It's not over! Come to the skull! I need you, now!
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell's is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I I'm the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup.
You must be joking. But if you
aid an illicit against Githyank,
your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together, we can turn the tide.
true.
Breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
I think I could go another round.
One day I'll catch a break.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
intending. Take you. Take you.
Roll. Will be well.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible! He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. That would be a terrible... The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him,
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former, any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you... I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought. There will be physical alterations, of course. And you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can. Two, why would I? You have done well, the limited form. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with the lithid potential.
I felt that. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said. A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then...
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further you. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can. But we mustn't lose focus. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army march. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain.
Time to rest.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith, the first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now... Yes. Our current... But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to... Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led... It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshist... Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with... Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the truth. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe so mad with and glowing with such psionic lies, of course. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. The Emperor may be loathsome. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only the means of Vlaakith's own end. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's... I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Giths. Very well. It also promises to break us beyond repair. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided. I know. And I won't.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior, but I digress. Did you want something? Of course. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise. Fine. What's on your mind? The powers we already... You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that. Be honest. What do you think of the new look? I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Of course. Well, don't stand and stare.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and that was last Sunday, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. Oh look, thanks a lot.
For a wife and kid, are you? That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. Happy, right?
Working in your circus?
Maybe. There is
Oh, yes.
so much wrong with
Paramidius and Fred are clean lights.
They've just joined, but are settling in marvelously.
Armor, blades, the Rivington General.
What in the hells was that?
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead, too.
Not sharp. Mother kill me.
Work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as we find them. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
Father Logan as you did. We
And
would
for
never
what?
hurt him.
You didn't even fight
Had
back.
nothing to do with his death.
Tried.
Swearing.
The pigeons do the delivering.
The
Why don't you
wild.
take your complaint to them?
You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You can last a day out there.
It's run or Sycamore and the gods don't give it well.
Front page material.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name? I'm doing the last time. Name?
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms for that.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. As witnessed, it knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers. And the Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Outraged. Front page material. That'll make a great headline. Time to strike. Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating.
Red in tooth and claw.
Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. I'll read it out. This is front page material. Great headline. Our readers will be
Rest and not
This is front page material.
I will.
That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged.
That's all. But not today.
This is front page material.
deadline.